Hi, friends. Welcome to day 3 of conflict resolution. Hello, hello. How are you? I know my clothes have been a little weird this week. Miss Allen's school has Red Ribbon Week. That means we say no to drugs and bullying, so we get to dress up all week. Today was beach day. We love beach day. We love dress up days in our school. I hope you get to do that at yours as well. Okay, so day 3. Here it is. How did you resolve conflict yesterday? What did your class connection list? What did they list? Did you list off some of the things the ways you solve conflict? We finished off listing those things. And I hope at least a couple of the following made your list yesterday. The first thing we do, here we go, buckle into this lesson right here, because the first thing you do when you are in a conflict is recognize and name your feelings. Recognize and name your feelings. Remember, we talked about feelings earlier. We've had lessons about feelings already. Emotions, a lot of different emotions. It's hard when younger kids feel big emotions, right? This is how we learn how to deal with them. Recognize and name your feelings. Number 2, breathe. Let's practice that right now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Out through the mouth. You don't have a mouse. Out through the mouth. One more. In through the nose. This time when you exhale, let your shoulders fall. Let your shoulders sink as you breathe out through your mouth. So 1, we named our feelings. I'm really mad at this. We take a deep breath. I know I'm mad. I know I'm mad, but this is what is going to happen next. Breathe, and you can even count 3, 2, 1. Practice that as I'm talking about number 3. Sometimes people walk away when they're mad. Sometimes people run away when they're mad. That's okay to do. It's like this. It's okay to do, but that doesn't solve anything. Did you know that if you just ignore a problem, it doesn't go away? It's still there. So walking away is okay for a little bit, but then you need to come back. It's like a circle. You walk away, but you need the other part of the circle to come back to make a full circle to deal with your conflict. So we name our feelings. I'm so frustrated right now, I could just scream, but I'm going to take a breath with me. Out through your mouth. Count 3, 2, shoulders sink. Yes, we're feeling more calm. We walk away if we need to for a second, but then we come back. You don't leave the classroom. Some of our classrooms have calming corners where we can just sit and practice those breaths to get our pulse rate down a little bit when we're angry or frustrated. 4, stay respectful. If we don't stay respectful, things go out of hand. The conflict grows bigger and bigger, bigger conflicts. Oh man, we've got to stay respectful. Calmly tell the person, Joey, I'm really mad right now that I couldn't stand first in line. Whoa, that might really help Joey understand that, hey, this kiddo's really mad at me. And now he said why he's mad, or she said why she's mad. Now, sometimes we have to compromise. What's a compromise? Everybody say that word with me. Compromise. If you're in any kind of relationship, as a son or a daughter, as a sister or a brother, as a son, as a cousin, as a student, as a best friend, you need to learn how to compromise. What does compromise mean? What does compromise mean? It means you give a little and they give a little. Compromise, meeting in the middle. Yes, that's coming together with your conflict. It's hard to do, but if you practice, you can do it. If you realize you both want to work it out, you both want the best solution for both of you. You can both win. Did you know that? Everybody can win during a conflict. Sometimes you just need to call in another person. That's number 5. Sometimes you need to get a teacher involved, a school counselor involved, a parent involved if you need some talking through. Maybe an older sibling. Sometimes they are a little smarter than you think they are. Having somebody to talk it through with is so important. Who would you call in to talk about it? A conflict you're having. Somebody you trust, I hope. Now, you get to go practice this. as we wrap up this lesson this week, you get to go practice this. Class Connection Captains, I need you to choose right now two responsible, respectful kids in your classroom that can practice this skill right here that we're talking about. How can you show us how you recognize your feelings? The conflict is going to be standing in line, okay? Taking turns, figuring out how to do it. These two kids that you're going to call up get to stand in the middle of your circle or in the front of your class. Do you think they can do that? I think they can. And you're going to watch them. We're all going to watch them solve a conflict. Conflict resolution. That's what we're doing right now, okay? Class Connection Captain, pick two responsible students that are going to demonstrate to the very best of their ability to be a good example of how we resolve conflict. Have them go through what we talked about, those steps. Show us how to take a deep breath. It might be silly at first. It really might be silly at first, but this is something we practice. Friends, solving conflicts is something you will have to do the rest of your life. When you're young, when you're not so young, and when you're old. You have to solve conflicts the rest of your life. Practicing right now is a very, very mature skill to have. Remember, we can't control everything. We can't control how other people see us, talk to us, anything like that. But you can control your attitude and your what? I hope you said actions, because you're right. Let's practice how to solve conflicts starting today. How are you going to bring peace to your classroom, your family, your community? Good luck. I hope you can do it. Practice, practice, practice. Until next time, bye for now.